Not only is it that we have a means of defending our rights, it is our duty to defend our rights when they're transgressed. With a field that has such license as psychiatry, there has to be a counterweight, educating the public that psychiatry really isn't a science. It is a subjective method of assessment, and one psychiatrist's judgment will disagree with another psychiatrist's judgment, which will disagree with another psychiatrist's judgment, because there's so much subjectivity. There is no proof of efficacy for electric shock. For a device that sends 460 volts of electricity through your body that's frequently administered as many as 30 times to a single patient, it's just allowed out there. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that if when you stick your finger into a light socket and you get 120 volts of electricity and get a real jar out of that, that magnifying that by over 4 times and putting it on your temples and sending it through your brain and through the rest of your body would not also cause significant problems. These issues that are related to the heart arrhythmias, loss of memory, brain shrinkage, inability to function, physical disability, inability to have muscle function in your arms or your legs in certain instances, heart attacks and strokes, etc., that all of these things are acceptable risks. Acceptable to who? No one in their right mind would even allow the electric shock treatment to be done on humans. There would be no ability to even test it. It's unethical to test electroshock therapy. I mean, I can tell you that I can successfully eliminate the depression in this person by wielding this sledgehammer against the side of their head, and it'll knock them unconscious and obliterate their memory. Now, I've done it, and it's worked with this person. Look at this person. They're no longer depressed. I mean, really? The government's going to say, oh, yeah, it's ethical to do that. No. I mean, come on. The common sense has some role to play here. It's unethical to use electroconvulsive therapy. It's unethical to use a sledgehammer and hit it against someone's head as a treatment. We don't do that. We first do no harm. Electroconvulsive therapy should be banned. It is brutality. It is not treatment. The idea that you would use ECT in a child makes my blood boil. It's grossly immoral. No child should ever be allowed to be victimized in that way. And believe me, it's victimization. It is not medical treatment. It is akin to the experiments that were done by the Nazis in the concentration camp on Jewish children. This is unacceptable in a civilized world. Just because the challenge is great doesn't mean the effort ought not be applied. It must be applied more forcefully, more directly, more consistently. And to take the course of going into court, of going before Congress, of calling to task psychiatrists, the APA. It's not just standing for these principles, but it's fighting tenaciously for it. We have to be champions of liberty and fight for our freedoms.